Hello Queen, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited about this video. It is a little bit different than what I normally do. It is less scripted. As we close out 2025, I just really want to review and encourage you to review and reflect what you have done over this year. So let's just do this together. Let's start by saying that this is not about perfection at all. It is about us making steps in the right direction. I do have my vision that I wrote in 2025 right in front of me, so I will be referring to that. So if you're someone who really likes to review and to reflect, then please stay with me. So personally, 2025 was a very good year for me, and I know there's a lot of chaos going on in the world, in our country, and even in our community. But one of the things I chose to do was to turn off some of the noise. So I'm one that in the past watched news every single day. I knew everything that was going on, but I found out that this year that was a little bit much for me. I would watch some highlights here or there, but I didn't get really engrossed into everything that was going on because I really felt that that would hinder my vision. So for the year, I like to come up with the motto, and the motto for 2025 is a quote by Oprah Winfrey, and it says, "Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness." So that really spoke to me. I truly see myself as a recovered perfectionist. And so I'm still learning to fail forward, to fail gracefully, knowing that the only person who never fails is the person who never tries to do anything. My word for the year was bodacious. So in everything that I did, I tried to be bolder. Right, wearing more bolder colors, speaking more boldly, making decisions with confidence, and I believe I have improved greatly. So I'm excited about that. And I also set some intentions. So before I even get into all my specific goals, I had some intentions that I set, and I will share those with you. I'm experiencing quantum leaps. I think and move like a queen. I make decisions that optimize my health. I am married to my best friend who treats me like a queen, and we have a loving, passionate, adventurous life. I am wealthy. My resources flow into the lives of others. I'm a best-selling author influencing this and future generations. I am true to who God has created me to be. I operate from a place of self-love, which positions me to love others fully and unconditionally. I live a life of luxury. I live a life with no excuses and no regrets. So it's a lot in there that I could unpack, but that's really just to set the tone for how I intend to live my life. And as you notice, I wrote them in I am statements, and my vision is posted several places. It's also on my phone, and this is something that I refer to on a daily basis so that I cannot forget. Let's see how this played out in my life for 2025. But first of all, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Monique. I'm a life coach, I'm an educator, and I'm a woman who transformed my life after the age of 50. So I am proof that you can transform your life at any age or any stage. And I am committed to helping women who are over 40 transform their lives and be the best version that they can be. So in 2025, some of the things that I accomplished were I graduated from an HBCU, which is a historically black college or university, with a doctorate degree. So those are two things that have been on my bucket list for years, going to a HBCU and getting my doctorate. I actually had been accepted into a doctoral program when I was in my 20s, but life happened and I didn't get a chance to go back until my 50s. So at the age of 55 this year, I participated in my graduation, and I'm so excited about that. I did work out consistently at least 3 to 5 times per week, sometimes more than others. And I also incorporated strength training like really lifting heavy. I completed Crim training, which is in the city that I live in. There's a road race called the Crim. It's every August, and they have a training program that is several months long. And I participated in that training, which allowed me to just really fellowship with other positive women who are concerned about their health. And I did walk in the 5-mile race. I made progress in upgrading my lifestyle. I got a new vehicle, got some new furniture, just did some different things. One of my goals was actually to purchase a new home, so I did not do that. However, I did make some other steps. I went on several trips. I went to Florida, went to Virginia, went to Las Vegas. And so that's significant because on my bucket list is that I want to go to every state in the United States and spend some time. So Virginia and Nevada were new for me this year. So I am on my way. I began to serve in my church again. After my divorce, I quit serving in ministry, so it was important for me to get back in and do that. On my vision list is to spend time with my family, with my extended family, and also with my adult children. So I am on purpose and I am intentional about spending time with my family. There are some things that I would like to be a little bit more intentional about because one of my children moved out of state. So I need to make sure that we are communicating on a regular basis and not just sporadically. One of the things on my vision is to really find out what I'm passionate about, to have more hobbies. One of the hobbies that I had on my list was to start golfing. So I have not done that yet. I've looked into it, but that's something that's carrying over to 2026. So just because it was on my list and I didn't accomplish it doesn't mean that I'm a failure in that area. It's just something that is worth carrying forward until the next year. So something that I'm extremely excited about is that I started a YouTube channel. So this has been on my list for a few years now, but I actually started, and I believe it is life-changing. I do know that it is changing my life, and I hope it changes your life and the lives of many people in the future. I had a chance to have some really good experiences. Like I said, I got to travel. I got to meet a lot of people. When I was in Florida, I got to ride jet skis, which was pretty cool. And then there was an event at work where I had a chance to ride a mechanical bull. So I did not do a good job on the bull, yet it was fun. And it was something that I had wanted to do, but in times past, I never would have. And so at the age of 55, I decided to get on this mechanical bull. Yes, I was thrown off quickly, but it is okay. And I'm healthy so that I was able to handle it. But I am truly determined to live a life where I don't have excuses and I'm able to experience all kind of different adventures. I'm realizing I'm pretty adventurous as well. I intentionally chose to have joy and peace in my life. So every day I wake up, I choose joy. If on social media, if I had someone I was following who would be posting about all of the horrible things that are happening in our community, in our country, in the world, I had to unfollow. This year also just really reminded me of the importance of momentum. Every step in the right direction will get you closer to where you're going. So I'm making steps, I'm making leaps, I'm making bounds, like my intention. I'm making quantum leaps, and I'm very, very excited about every person who has subscribed, every person who has liked the video, shared the video, just any progress that I have made. I started a Facebook group, and I'm just moving forward, and I'm really, really excited about what is going on. There were some things on my list that did not fully happen. For example, as it relates to my weight and my health, I wanted to lose a certain amount of weight. In actuality, I ended up staying about the same. I have a certain percentage for my body fat composition, and I didn't even get it checked, right? So one of my things I wanted to do was to check my body fat composition and see where I was at with that. I'm still working on drinking the proper amount of water daily that I need to do. I had a goal to have a minimum of 600 moved calories most days. I do have an Apple Watch that I wear faithfully, and I generally burn at least 600 active calories according to my watch on a daily basis. So I was able to accomplish that goal as far as working out as well. I am working on a skin routine because that was one of the things, and actually I just started my skin routine recently, so it's still 2025, so I was able to kind of fit that in at the end of the year, which is a good thing if you have a vision for the whole year and you keep reviewing it. And this is why I don't make New Year's resolutions, because sometimes if you don't do all of these things that you said you were going to do at the beginning of the year, then you just say, forget it, I'll wait till next year. But the way I like to do visions, you can start them at any time. And if you fall off, then you're able to get right back on where you are. My financial goals, I was able to pay off department store credit cards, improve my credit score, and just really position myself better financially. I had on my vision that I would have a minimum of 2 social outings per month. And as a natural introvert, that is something that I need to put on my list to on purpose go out with friends, or it could be family, but to have at least 2. And I was looking back over pictures today, and it looks like I probably averaged 2, and then I have on here to increase my proficiency with AI. I probably use AI more than most people my age, but I would like to really be very, very proficient. I had on my list to join at least 2 local nonprofit organizations. I ended up joining 2 associations for professors, so I'm going to count that as a win. I'm really, really excited about all of the things that I was able to accomplish in 2025, and I will not beat myself up about anything that I wrote down that I did not accomplish. I probably figure I did about 75 to 80% of what I wanted to do. And believe me, if you can do that every year, then that's progress, right? Even if you just do half of the things, because I know that most people, they just quit their New Year's resolutions like the second week of January. So I'm moving forward. I'm not beating myself up, and please do not beat yourself up. Remember, we celebrate all wins, no matter how small, no matter how big, whatever progress you made. I celebrate you. If you are even just a little further ahead, then that is awesome and amazing. If 2025 dealt you so many blows that should have knocked you out, but you are still standing, then I am proud of you. Every year, you may not be able to accomplish everything because life do be lifing, right? So I am proud of you that you're still here, that you're still just moving forward and wanting to accomplish things. So that was all I wanted to share today. I wish you a tremendously happy new year. So I will see you around. Be blessed.